How much does it cost to plan a wedding? Before you embark on the madness of organizing a wedding and spend all of your savings, take some time to get prepared. The first step is to make a list of all the expenses you'll incur during the planning process and be as specific as possible. Here's a list of some expenses to help you get quotes from wedding professionals. There are apps that allow you to calculate and control your budget in real time. This way, you'll be able to keep track of all your preparations. First, your wedding budget will depend on the number of guests. The number of guests will also help you make decisions such as the venue or caterer. It's important to create your guest list early in the planning process. What you need to know is that you can get married for free. It's only because of the reception that you spend money. And we all have different ideas about marriage. Some couples will have a small family meal while others will meticulously prepare the big party they've dreamed of together. Renting the reception venue. If your reception venue doesn't provide any furnishings, or if you've fallen in love with a particular model, you'll need to rent those tables and chairs for your wedding. If you're planning a buffet or outdoor ceremony, you may need to rent or buy a tent or canopy. These types of expenses are included in the equipment category. Include all the equipment you will need to make the evening run smoothly. For example, the video projector you'll use to tell your story would fall into this category. When it comes to catering for your wedding guests, we recommend that you divide your expenses into 4 categories: cocktail reception, meals for adults, meals for children, brunch or lunch the following day. You can get married in a religious ceremony with a priest, minister, pastor, imam, or rabbi. You may also choose to be married in front of an officiant. Depending on the circumstances, this may require certain expenses. Here we go! We've been dreaming about this day since we were little. We have to be perfect, girls. Where do we start? The wedding dress, of course, are precious with pretty pumps that you'll have to choose carefully. You'll also need accessories like jewelry, a tiara, veil, bag, and so on. Think not only about your underwear, but also your hairstyle, makeup, other outfits, and any skincare you want to indulge in so that you look absolutely stunning. For the groom-to-be needs to look his best to say "I do" to the woman of his dreams. The groom's suit isn't the only thing to consider. Shirts, shoes, jackets, or accessories such as bow ties, neckties, machete buttons, suspenders. Whatever style you choose, don't neglect any detail. Guests of honor. Guests of honor have never been. Daughters-in-waiting, bridesmaids, groomsmen, and even witnesses are in the spotlight, with outfits ranging from personalized bathrobes to cocktail dresses for the evening. Your group photos with them will be magnificent. Group your purchases in the same store to get discounts on the whole range. Instead of buying your bridal and bridesmaid dresses separately, place a single order and benefit from discounts on your entire order. Decorating the venue. When it comes to decorating your reception venue, there are several options. Some venues offer to decorate the room, but you can also hire an outside decorator. Or you can do it yourself. Decorate your head table, guest tables, welcome cocktail, dance floor. You can personalize your venue with your own touches. Why not put up a welcome banner with your first names at the entrance to greet your guests, or a personalized photo call for souvenir photos? Evening entertainment is an element not to be neglected because your guests are there to have fun with you. From your entrance in the reception hall to the opening of the ball, to the surprises and choreographies of your guests, to the arrival of the cake, your wedding promises many surprises. So, plan a fun program. Take the time to choose your suppliers carefully. DJ, entertainer, and/or orchestra. There's something for every budget. These professionals will be present throughout the evening, so don't forget to include catering and travel expenses in your budget. Invitations, stationery, and printing. As I said at the beginning, some expenses will depend essentially on the number of guests you have. This is the case for wedding stationery, invitations, menus, save the dates, thank you cards, etc. It all depends on your desires and your budget. Many future brides and grooms with a passion for DIY or who are looking to save money will be happy to create their own. The photographer and videographer will spend varying amounts of time with you. They can be with you on the big day, from the preparations to the end of the evening, the opening of the ball, the arrival of the cake, etc. You can also hire them for an engagement session, a pre-wedding photo or video shoot to announce your future wedding, and keep a wonderful souvenir of it. They can offer you a range of packages, including the creation of your video, the printing of your wedding photo album. Don't forget to include travel, accommodation, and catering. Sometimes they'll be with you for more than 15 hours. Think about it. Guest gifts, they can really add a special touch to your wedding. There are different gifts for guests and therefore different prices. For your guests of honor, for example, you can choose a gift personalized with their first names to show your love for them individually. For instance, personalized bathrobes are very fashionable for your bridesmaids. It's also a very useful gift that will not only allow you to take wonderful photos of their preparations for the big day, but each of them will leave with a gift that they can wear every day during their beauty routines. When it comes to gifts for all your guests, we're more in favor of small boxes, bottles, or purses that you can personalize with stickers and fill with delicacies, flowers, or anything else that will please and match your wedding theme and colors. Expenses to consider. Wedding expenses also include the purchase of wedding rings, the rental of the bride and groom's car. If you're planning fireworks, include them in this category, as well as any special touches you're planning. Wedding planner. Entrusting all or part of the organization of your wedding to a wedding planner may seem expensive at first glance. In reality, their services will allow you to come out on top thanks to their network of partners and experience. You'll save the cost of certain services and free yourself from the stress of preparation of the big day. You'll be able to spend your most important day in peace, enjoying it to the fullest without worrying about the rest. Next step. Getting estimates from wedding professionals. Now that you've listed your wedding expenses, it's time to put a number on them by getting quotes from wedding professionals. This will give you an idea of how much you will need to spend on each item so you can adjust your budget or your desires. How do you choose the right wedding dress for your body type? You found your reception venue, your band, your caterer. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for since you were a little girl. You're finally going to choose your wedding dress. But be careful, there are some mistakes you can't afford to make. What type of dress will suit you best? Hourglass-shaped mermaid gown, princess gown, straight gown, tall and slim, mermaid dress, straight dress, ball gown, apple-shaped princess gown, ball gown, empire gown, pear-shaped princess dress, ball gown, empire dress, tulip-shaped princess gown, empire gown. But of course, the choice is yours.